Serhii Bohachuk versus Coley. Who do y'all think is gonna win this fight? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So this fight between Bohachuk and Coley is scheduled for 10 rounds in the middleweight division to take place this coming Thursday on the 3rd of November, November 3, 2022. Live in the undercard of the Callum Walsh versus Deline Parsley fight to be shown live on UFC Fight Pass. Fight will be taking place over at the Quiet Canyon Country Club in Montebello, California. So yeah, tune into Fight Pass, UFC Fight Pass if you want to see this fight. To those who don't know who Serhii Bohachuk is, he's a fighter from Ukraine with a record of 20 wins, 1 loss. 20 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. Yes, all his wins were by knockout or TKO, except for the loss that he suffered against Brandon Adams last year. Tough loss that was, but you know, it happens. It is what it is. And now here he is fighting Coley, 32-year-old fighter from California, with a record of 16 wins, 4 losses, 1 draw, 7 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. Coley is coming off 2 back-to-back losses against Vladimir Hernandez back in 2020 and against Jamonte Clark back in 2022. He won against Brendan Quarles back in 2019, but before that he lost to Paul Valenzuela Cuesto in 2018. So he hasn't really been that active over the past 4 years, only fought 4 times. And he's going in there against Bohachuk, who has since won 2 fights last year since losing to Brandon Adams. Bohachuk hasn't fought at all this year. Why? Well, because if you guys don't know, there's a war going on in Ukraine, and Bohachuk is from Ukraine. So anyway, this fight, if Bohachuk is still the same fighter as he was last year, if he didn't suffer, anything significantly mentally or physically during the war, I think Bohachuk should be able to go out there and stop Coley. Coley ain't bad though. I mean, he's a pretty patient fighter. He's gonna try to counter Bohachuk all night long. But I think Bohachuk with his speed, power, and youth will be a little bit too much for Coley. So I'm going with Bohachuk. Plus, Coley hasn't been that active over the past few years. I think that matters, and I think it will show in this fight come November 3. So I say Bohachuk by TKO. Maybe round number 5. I see Coley. He's a decent boxer. I can see him using his feet, moving around the first few rounds, and then after a few rounds, I think Bohachuk will adapt to his style, break him apart. Will slow him down as the fight, as the first few rounds, and I think he'll be able to stop in round number 4 or 5. So we'll see what happens. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before. Anything is possible in the sport of boxing. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening and watching, and like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.